Hello! Oh my goodness! I'm here! For once! I'm streaming. I need to turn on my headphones a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious. I did not mean to miss stream on Wednesday. It's just I really needed to take a break, and I'll be taking next week off to actually like guarantee that I'm not gonna fall apart like that again. But yesterday I did all my car stuff. Oh my gosh, sorry, I had just woken up. I'm already a little bit late. I had just woken up at like 11:55. I did technically wake up way earlier today as well, at like 4 a.m. I was up for a few hours, but I went back to bed and yeah, sleep. Hello, sleep. Let me just put this on the screen. Oh, turn the stream to blue sky. But I'm not going to be streaming for very long. I know every time I say that I stream for like 3+ hours, but like I mean it. I mean it. I really mean it. I'm gonna try my best to not stream for super long. I just want to make a little comic about yesterday and like talk about all that, because I got my car fixed. It's been busted for like over a month, and I didn't say a single thing about that because like it didn't really matter compared to all the other shit I was doing. Oh man. Also, when I woke up, I found out that a friend that I haven't talked to in multiple years, he just kind of disappeared. I'm gonna be able to talk to him again later today, and I'm so excited. I've missed him so much. I'm super, super excited to be able to talk with him again. Oh my goodness. Oliver, if you see this, I missed you. I missed you. I can't wait to talk again. I mean it, I'm serious. I missed you so much. Sorry, I have like zero brain power for anything other than typing right now. I'm so sleepy, I just woke up. Oh man. Yeah, yesterday was an experience. I was so stressed. Oh my god, but the car stuff is done. I'm just tired. Like really, really tired. I need time to recover. So yeah, I'll be taking next week off. I'll still be like working on shit and stuff. But I just won't have any scheduled streams next week, just to give myself a breather. Excuse me, I might still stream off schedule. Cause you know me, I love streaming. I really, really enjoy what I do, even though I've been kind of struggling with it. But if I'm struggling with something I like, then that means I need to take a break. But I'm finally here. And I'm oh man, I was genuinely upset that I had to miss Wednesday's stream to chill out and recover because I ran into play Skyrim. But I mean, I was even late for this stream. Like, yeah. God, how do I even start this? I was sleeping. Okay, so For context, I dropped my car off at like 7 a.m. yesterday morning. I should probably add that. I'm actually not going to manually write my text because I know if I do that, it'll be a nightmare to deal with. I'm not using a lot many. Where's my lychee? There it is. Lychee font is a font that I got for free from someone. It's essentially like a royalty-free, like manga-inspired font. It's pretty nice, pretty lovely. Can't even type today. Let's see, how big is this text? Okay, that's a bit too big still. No, it's not. I just need it. Alright. Dwelling time. Yeah, I'm gonna make this very simple, and like everything's gonna just be in this one frame, but I'll probably like cut and export the individual pieces just for the sake of posting, like on Instagram and stuff. Speaking of Instagram, I wanted to talk about that. You know, a lot of people have been leaving Instagram. And, I can't fucking... Hold on. Let me do this real quick. A lot of people have been leaving Instagram, which is absolutely the right choice to make. Because of, you know, recent, choices and shit. You know what's so crazy about the whole, like... changing the policies to match, like, what the current people in power want to do to hurt the American people. What's so crazy about that is that, like, this is an international app. These are all international platforms. So, like, these super powerful people are forcing the rest of the world to have to deal with American policies. I'm really surprised I haven't seen any news of, like... Well, actually, no, I'm not surprised I haven't seen any news because I found out that there's a tuberculosis outbreak in Kansas, and I found that out through a fucking Instagram post. Anyway, so I wonder if there are any countries that are, like, taking, like, or retaliating, like, at the legal level and being like, we're propositioning an Instagram ban. Like the Twitter ban for Brazil. We need more of that, please. Please, 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 please. Pretty please. We need more of that. So if you... I know I'm super tiny, but, like, if by some random super lucky chance you are a government official in a country other than the United States, could you pretty please suggest banning these social media platforms? Because, like, even the suggestion of a ban will scare the shit out of these guys. Cause, like, remember what happened with Twitter in Brazil? It was gone for, like, less than a week. Don't think about what happened with TikTok, because that technically wasn't even a ban. That was a propaganda stunt. 100%. It was gone for like 12 hours. And it immediately started to become a propaganda platform, so yeah. Love it. Yummy. Great. I don't even use TikTok. Be cozy in my bed. I know I've been like constantly talking about political stuff in my streams since, you know, last week, but like this shit is a big deal. For me to like not say anything, that would speak volumes. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to be quiet about the shit that affects me and the people I care about. Beep beep. Beep beep. I'm just gonna... I don't know why I drew my E's in 2 different ways. I'm so sleepy, can you tell? I'm so sleepy. But like... I found out that other countries are protesting for us. And that shit, like, I almost started crying. It made me so happy. Genuinely, that made me so happy. Sorry, I've got my YouTube browser open to look at my music. I just noticed there's something called Undertale Plus, and there's a reveal trailer that was posted 5 days ago. It just popped, it's in my little recommended list on the side. Me cozy in my bed at like noon-ish. I think the font size was 3? Was it 3? Hold on, I don't remember. I also can't tell because it's the wrong font. Oh yeah, it was 3. Lychee! Lychee! I love lychee. Lychee. So, the way my bed works is that, like, I think I've made it very clear from, like, giving Saturn attention or, like, taking pictures of my boys, that my bed is pretty much right next to my desk. I've got like a little shitty nightstand. I want to get a nicer one to replace it, but for now I just got my little plastic one. I used to use my bookshelf as my nightstand, but that was before I changed rooms. Beep. Beep. Beep beep. My alarm is just the Summit ringtone on iPhone. Excuse me, but beep beep is easier than trying to compose the entire thing, although putting in the sheet music for it would be really funny. I do not have time for funnies today. I just want to share my story and my experience. So I dropped my car off at 7 a.m. I took a little nap. Beep beep. One of my millions of alarms going off because I set an alarm for like every half hour just to keep an eye out for any sort of updates. A detail I'll leave out of the comic because it's not important, but whenever I dropped my car off and I was there for coolant repair, the dude did let me know that their coolant technician wouldn't arrive until like 8:30, so it would be a while before they were even able to start working on my car, which was fine because like it was just a drop off. I wasn't gonna be there all day. Oh my god, thinking back, okay, so my car was there from the moment they opened to pretty much the moment they closed, so from 7 a.m. to almost 7 p.m. So could you imagine if I stayed Oh my god, I'd be so ugh. I would not be having a good time. And they'd probably like check up on me like, hey, are you alright? Do you need to like call somebody or something? Like, are you good? Knowing me, I'd probably be like, no, I'm alright. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Oh, you know. I was trying to be so polite. I was very polite with them. I tried my best to be as sweet as possible. I had to call. My mother did pressure me into calling them a couple times whenever it was close to closing time to be like, hey, I just wanted to check up on my car. See how it's doing, all that good stuff. You know, since it's close to closing time, I just want to make sure I can still pick it up tonight and not have to wait until tomorrow. And both times they were like, oh yeah, the dude's just finishing up everything, doing some final checks, making sure everything works. And like, I knew that, but my mom was like, but what if they're not? Because like, the place we had to go to, is a place that we stopped going to because, their service was mixed at best in terms of like, being on time and general like politeness. Like, I stopped going there. Me specifically, I stopped going there because they were really mean to me the last time I was here. Like, I cried last time I went there. That's how mean they were. And yeah, so I was very nervous, but they were extremely nice this time. But also, I'm a little more confident with socially interacting with people, so that also helps. I'm also, most people that I tell this to don't believe it, but, a lot of people tend to, whenever they don't know me, tend to find me intimidating. I think it's the tism, but also, I believe it's also because of the way I carry myself. I have a very powerful walk. I have a very powerful stride to my step and all that stuff. Like, I walk like the Winter Soldier. I lead with my shoulders and I tend to walk fast. Not to mention, I'm 5'5", and here, 5'5" is kind of tall. Most people are like 5'3" or shorter. And so that is a recipe for who is that intimidating white person. And also, I have a very masculine face. I love my strong facial features. Strong facial features, my beloved. And I tend to have a resting bitch face, and yeah. I also wear a lot of black, and me and my now alternative hairstyle, I'm sure that'll also intimidate people, but nobody's ever given me any flack for it. Usually they just leave me alone. Which, like, it has its positives and negatives. It has its positive because nobody's going to be mean to me, or nobody's going to, like, bitch at me or anything like that. But also, it also means that nobody wants to talk to me. I'm so shy. I don't really talk with people if I can avoid it. I'm very shy. But most people are afraid of me, so they don't talk with me. So it's taken me a very long time to make friends in person. I'm so shy. If you ever see like a tall, intimidating person, they're really quiet, there's like a solid chance that they're just simply shy. Don't be like weird and pressury around them, just like say hello or something. That's it. I keep yapping too much. Less yap, more draw. I finally committed to the SAMIEL hairstyle. I don't have a bob anymore, thank goodness. I had a bob for the longest time because I was letting my undercut grow out so I could properly commit to my hairstyle without worrying about the back being all fucked up. And I did it! And it looked so good! And I'm so happy! It is technically a bit longer in the back than what my VTuber has, but if it was that same shortcut, everything would be sticking up, and I don't want that. My hair loves sticking up when it's super short. And it needs to not do that. I'm not going to bother trying with this. I just want to draw this. Me and my little tiny nightstand, which is like, it's like half a foot shorter than my bed. I usually, well, usually, no, not usually. I used to, have my bed like not on a bed frame. I would just have the box spring and the mattress. Excuse me, because it's just easier to get into. But now I have a frame. It's like tiny metal frame, bare minimum kind of thing. And yeah, my bed is like almost like a half foot taller than my little nightstand thing. Yeah, my pillow. My little nightstand. There was a missed call from like half an hour previous whenever I woke up. So I called him back and I sat up in my bed. I'm just going to draw myself like this for right now. I think I actually had them on speakerphone because like whenever I'm like kind of sleepy or I'm upstairs by myself, I prefer to do calls on speakerphone instead of just through the ear. I don't know, I can just hear everything a little better whenever it's on speakerphone, because if it's up against my ear, then I'm like focusing on holding it up against my ear, and I guess I have a harder time listening. I don't know. Oh, random interjection, because I just remembered this just from listening to myself talk. I figured out yesterday the reason why I usually get like this is difficult to explain with words, but I get like the wrong type of transphobia. Like I'm a very small creator, so not very many people have noticed me, but like the few people, let me put on my socks while I yap. Actually, it's kind of cold. My tootsies, I need my slippers. Whenever a transphobe finds my shit, it's really weird. For some reason, like there's like two specific interactions I can think of where people who have been transphobic towards me have assumed that I am a trans woman and not a trans man. To clarify, I am trans masculine. I am a trans man. I am a gender non-conforming gay trans man. So there you go. Do with that information what you will. But there have been two specific times where I have been, like, hit with transphobia, but in, like, the wrong direction. And it's a very bizarre experience. Like, I know you're trying to hurt me, but you can't even do that right. And then I figured it out. I got a post about, like, how, a masculine and feminine voice is less about pitch and more about tone. Because I have a very, very high-pitched voice. My voice is super high-pitched. Oh, there's a Flats video. I want to watch it so bad. But, it was interesting, and then I learned that I do actually have a fairly masculine inflection to my voice most of the time, except when I'm being goofy silly. I remember, oh, I was holding with my right hand. But, it was just interesting, because, like, the 2 times that I've been incorrectly misgendered, was the first time was in relation to a picture of myself, with my IRL face, and all that stuff, because I have very strong features. So people that just see my face usually assume I'm a man. Because, like, people tend to associate strong facial features with masculinity, even though, like, strong and soft facial features aren't really associated with gender. They're more so associated with, like, race and ethnicity. And I am very, Slavic and Scandinavian, and those features are fairly strong. They're not like the soft Western European beauty standards. So about my big old Polish nose and my like steel cutting jawline. All that good stuff. My defined cheekbones. Even though I never really draw myself like that unless I like really put some effort into it. But the second time was with that weird YouTube chapters thing that I ran into. And it spewed the whole thing about VTubers secretly being men and pretending to be anime girls. Which, like, that's just like a general thing that people say about VTubers, but like, I could totally see people assuming that about me without looking at any of my content or listening to a single thing I've said. But like, it was weird because I was on my last video and like, there's little images of my VTuber, but like you hear my voice before you even see the VTuber. So yeah, that's weird. It was just a very interesting experience, but like, yeah, just like, I could see in the future as like more and more people notice me, people being transphobic in the wrong direction. And like, I think what really cracks me up about that is the fact that transphobes always say shit like, we can always tell, we always know, we can always tell what you are. But like, no, they can't. They're stupid, they're silly, they're stupid, they're weird, they don't understand anything. Actually, I think I had both my arms above the blanket. If one arm is below the blanket, it looks funny. Also, I got a question for just like random people watching. Not specifically for my friends, but it's related to my friends. has anybody else been getting sick lately? Because, like, most of my friends are sick for some reason. And, like, I got sick. I got friends that live all over the US. And, like, all of them are sick for some reason. Except for, like, maybe a few of them. Like, Vince got sick. And then my friend Sandu got sick. And I have no idea where Sandu lives, but they live in different places. And then my friend Abe, who I know in real life, also is sick. And like, what the heck's going on? Is it just from the stress? Because honestly, that would make sense. Because it's been stressful time for everybody. I'm not sick, thankfully, but like hearing that a bunch of my other friends have been getting the snifflies, I'm just like, what the fuck? Why is everybody sick? Is everything okay? It's weird. Alright, time for text number 3. Hi. It was spelled the wrong kind of hi. Nothing too crazy. I think I might put this into a bubble, actually. Hold on. Bubble. Big balloon. Hey, look at that. There we go. Why is the spline kind of shit, though? Like, I don't know what it is about the spline in Clip Studio Paint, but it's kind of dog shit. It tends to have like this weird little end to it. Man. But yeah, after I got this news that's going to be revealed soon, oh my god. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. I was so like, what the fuck? Why? It was such a shocker too, cause like I might actually have to make another page. This might be too small. Car stuff. So yeah, I'm glad I decided to make my appointment at 7 o'clock in the morning, the minute they open, because yeah, it took so long, and also there was like nobody there whenever I dropped my car off. It was nice and early, and everybody was all nice and peppy, and all that good stuff. It was nice. I was not peppy, I was very tired. But I tried to be nice and sweet and get everything done in the most politest way possible, and I did. I was like, yes sir, I am here to for a coolant repair. My car has overheated twice, and the second time it overheated was when we discovered that it was in fact a leak and not just my coolant running out. And I was like, alright, good to know. I gave more details, like it only leaks whenever the car is running, So it must be a small one. It apparently wasn't. Oh my god. The shit I found out. Oh my god. I thought it was a small leak, but no, we just couldn't see it. If you ever deal with any coolant issues, get your car checked as soon as possible. If it overheats one single time, and you find out that you have no coolant, get your car checked immediately. Get a credit card if you need to, because oh my god. Oh. So, coolant issues, coolant leak fixes can range very drastically in price, from like as cheap as like $200 to like as expensive as like $3,000. Let's just say I was somewhere in the middle. Real quick. I was hoping for something cheap since like it wasn't a super quick leak. It was quite a small one. So I was hoping like in a few hundred, like maybe I was comfortable with covering like 500 maximum. My parents were able to help cover the rest. I was hoping that it would still be in like the single hundreds instead of the thousands, you know? It was not in the single hundreds. Oh my goodness, it was so much. But I'll be able to explain why it cost so much. Because we did the research and my dad was all like, it's fine, this needed to be done anyway. He was totally chill about it, even though it was super expensive. I felt so bad though, because I've been so spot on about being able to afford and take care of all the car stuff, but it's just this specific thing was way out of my price range. It was way out of what I could afford. And it felt really bad because it's my car. I'm the one that drives it like 99% of the time. And it is technically under my dad's name, but like I take care of everything. It's basically mine. It's just not under my name, so I don't have to pay like $1 million in insurance for being under the age of 25. And my parents understand that. And they're like, you basically own it, but we'll take care of the insurance so you don't have to pay an arm and a leg. I'm a really good driver, so they have no reason to charge me an exorbitant price for insurance anyway, just because of averages. I've proven myself as an excellent driver. I've never gotten pulled over, never gotten a ticket, and never gotten in a wreck. I am great at driving in this city that is full of terrible drivers. People here make me nervous. So I think I'm gonna place the text first and then add the bubbles. This is essentially an abridged version of what he said. He went in more detail, like the plastic around the temperature gauge and like the water pump. And I think I'm gonna make this font a bit smaller. Is that my son I hear? It is. Hi. Hello. Meow. I love you. Boy, he is here. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. My silly boy. My son. Fuck. Shit. Sorry. Trying to fix my microphone. It's on. Squeak, squeak. I keep getting messages about jobs that are completely unrelated to my field. It's so weird. I'm gonna make this 2.5 instead of 2 because it'll fit better that way. Actually, I think I might bring it back up to 3. I have an idea. There we go. I have my serpentine belt. One of those belts in the car needs to be replaced. Actually, hold on. Let me move this entire layer down a little bit, and then move this down a little. I'm gonna make this square shaped. There we go. Squares, so you know it's from the phone. Then I can make my own talking a little bit, or my thoughts smaller. Excuse me. Hi, Saturn. I know you want to be up here, but I do not have room in my lap, unfortunately. I'm sorry, my son. You get to just stay down there and get pets. My sweet baby. If you were on the right side, then I'd be able to pet you and draw. But you're on the left side, so you're taking up my dominant hand. Come here. Over this side. I'm about to type, so like it doesn't really matter too much. Hello, my boy. Hello, my boy. My sweet baby, he is here, and he is super cute. My size! My font size! Oh, you won't believe how wrong I was about price and affordability. Bless you. Oh, there is a rectangle balloon. Right here. I did not see that. Whoops. Forgot that that's super big because I was working on... last time I used these tools, I was working on... a little, like, pilot comic that I still haven't finished. You don't need to be that big. Sure, that works. Oh, I forget. There needs to be a bit more room. Yeah, it sounds affordable, I say in my head. Moments before disaster. I don't know what to make the height. I need to do like 3x4 map. So 1920 is like the unit of 3. What would be the unit of 4? Two 560. Yup, there we go. Perfect. Alright, hold on. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I just woken up. Me and my squeaky ass chair. I'm back. Tummy hurty. Only a little though. The calm before the storm. Oh, it reminds me. Taking a ibuprofen today. My back's been hurting these past couple days. Trying to avoid overusing my heating pad though, because I noticed about a month ago I started developing the very early signs of permanent heat marks on my back. I'm hoping that minimizing my usage will cause them to revert back to normal. So, yeah. Because I immediately started minimizing how much how much of my heating pad I would use, even if it kind of sucked. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah, when I was thinking to myself, oh, a few bits of plastic, that sounds so affordable. I was thinking, like, that it was like, you know, gonna be like, the way he made it out was it was like nice and simple and cheap, like talking about like this little plastic piece, this little plastic piece, and this little plastic piece, and then mentioning the serpentine belt. And I was like, oh, there's a few plastic pieces and a belt. That sounds affordable. It was then that he found out it was not affordable. But it's okay because he has jams and he'll be opening his commission soon. I've been focusing on the business stuff behind the scenes, setting up everything. But I really need to take next week off for streaming so I can focus better on that because I'm going to apply for an EIN. I don't know if I need one, but I should get one anyway, even if I don't. It's just like, it doesn't hurt to get one. And also, I am looking to see if there's any health care I can get. I do technically have, like, dental insurance, But I do not have, like, in general, health insurance. I need it. I found out that the IRS can get mad at you if you don't have health insurance. Which is really weird and very predatory, and I hate financial shit like that. It's just stupid. So yeah, I'll be looking for some healthcare, and I'll be opening my commissions, and my Patreon is ready. I just haven't shared it yet because I just want to share everything all in one go. I want to work on my music so bad. I have a song that may or may not be ready yet. I haven't quite decided yet. It sounds great and it's like a decent length, but I'm still uncertain because the state I left it in, I was uncertain at the time. And so that uncertainty is still sticking around. I never make comics. I need to make more comics. This is nice to do. It's this whole moment sucked, but putting it in comic form feels quite nice actually. You ready? You ready for the big number? $17.56. Big number. Almost $2 grand. That's how much it cost. My fucking car, man. My fucking car. Oh, man. I put this on shuffle. Why isn't it shuffled? It's shuffled now. Teehee. Love the song. But yeah. Whew. Big number. Oh no! The line width, no! Oh, there we go. Nice. I think that's about right. Is it? Yeah, the text is fucked up though. Hold on, how do I fix the spacing? Where's the spacing? You make more music like this song. We really want to. Yes, and needless to say, this shocked little me very much awake. I was so shocked when I found out that my car was going to cost almost $2,000 to fix. They made it out to seem like it was only a few pieces, but looking at the invoice, they basically redid my entire cooling system. It was expensive. It sucked. I was already planning on opening my commissions, but man, I really need to do that. So yeah, as soon as I found that out, I like immediately got out of bed and I tried to maintain my composure. Cause I was like, I need to talk with my dad about this. That's a big price tag. That's how I did. He was like, did you give them the go-ahead? I was like, of course not. I want to talk to you first. And he was like, call him back. Of course it's okay. This needs to be done. And I was like, but it's $1,700. And he was like, it doesn't matter. It needs to get done anyway. We need our cars. Sorry I went quiet. I really like this song quite a bit. I'm still very proud of this song. It was my first song that I made. And I'm proud of the finished product. Very simple, but very effective. Love it quite a bit. Oh wait, I forgot the phone was in my hand still when I got up. Hold on. This is the worst arm I've ever drawn. Hold on. If you could just see the 1700 floating around in my head. Like, what do you mean 1700? 1700? What the fuck? That's so much money! Here, I'm gonna convey that into thought bubbles now. Saturn! What are you doing? He's cleaning himself. If he starts chewing on himself, I'm gonna get mad at him. He should not be chewing on himself. Quit it! He's really far away. I just smack the bed to catch his attention. Like, no! Stop it! No chewing! Hey! Quit it! Don't make me put the cone on you, sir. Stop it. Don't chew on yourself. He doesn't know any better. My little man. Oh, it's because it's been so cold recently. Maybe his skin's all dried out. Because I noticed that Bub and Tommy have been chewing on themselves as well. Not to the same extent as Saturn. Saturn tends to be a little obsessive, compulsive about behaviors that he does sometimes. Little man doesn't know any better. You have me freaking out about the giant price tag. Like 1,700? Huh? That's so much. Why is it so expensive? What do I do? Oh, it was really expensive, yeah. Super, super expensive. I was like, what? don't know if I'll put bubbles around those. No, I will. I will absolutely put bubbles around those. Next song! Keep forgetting how big to make the circle. So many layers. I was still on the phone, by the way, whenever he said that. I was just dead silent for like 30 seconds, trying to like not cry. Like, what? 1700! Like, I was maintaining my composure, so I was just dead silent. And then he was like, are you still there? And I was like, yeah, I am here. I'm gonna go talk to this. I'm gonna need to talk about this with my dad. I can call you back real quick. And then he's like, okay, just so you know, we offer a credit card program, just in case you need help with affording it. I was like, thank you. I'll consider that. Bye. And he's like, all right, I'll be waiting for your call. Bye. And I hung up, and I immediately barreled downstairs. My dad was sitting in the living room, and I go up to him, and he's immediately like, what's wrong? And I was like, it's gonna be 1700. It's gonna be so expensive. And then he was like, that's fine, it needs to be done. Did you give them the okay? And I was like, no, because it's such a big price tag, and I wanted to see if you were okay with it. He was like, call him back. And I was like, and he was like, I'll call them. So he gave the okay for me. I felt a little bad about that, but like, unfortunately, when I get upset, my body is like, you have to stay upset for like at least 15 minutes. You cannot just hit a button and be okay. You have to suffer now. It's so mean. My body's mean to me. So yeah, that's how my day went yesterday. I don't know if I should add the, you know what, yes I will. Well, I need to do some calculations real quick. Here we go. No one is to include me being upset. Running to my dad like, help. That's too many numbers. That's not what I intended for the face to look like, but it's very goofy. Hold on. I need to fix that. Yeah, what a pleasant thing to wake up to. A giant bill. Mmm, delicious. Just thinking about it now, like, the news was so shocking, I had to immediately stand up and, like, take a moment to breathe and just, like, be like, what the fuck? Yeah, get your cars checked. Cars plural, I say. We do own 2 cars, but, like, my car is mine, even if I don't pay for the insurance. I pay for all the most of the car stuff. I've handled like 90% of the car stuff. Oh, because most of it's been very affordable, like just regular oil changes and filter changes. But this specific thing just was a little too much for me. The longest pause of my life. I felt that shit in my bones. Don't need the asterisk. I was so brave whenever I said this because I was so very much on the verge of just busting into tears, like, oh my god, the world's going to end, I have to pay so much money. But I stayed brave and I did not cry until after the phone call was over. I was totally chill for all the phone call until I was given big number. I've kind of abridged this a little bit, so it seems a little more rude than it actually was. I was incredibly polite to the poor man on the phone that was dealing with my shock. Yeah, it was just really quiet for like just like 15 to 30 seconds. But then I was like, oh, yes, I'll call you right back. I was so polite about it. I was so brave about it. I was so nice. Let me move. That's right, that's how I can move it. And there we go. Metamorphosis, my beloved. Man. I think if I made another remix of Metamorphosis, I think it would be really cool. Since I know more about FL Studio now. Let's see. Yeah, my brain was just like, what do you mean 1700? And like immediately after all of that, my dad was looking up information. Actually, before that, he was looking up stuff about like what all goes into fixing a cooling system in a car. Because like things have changed. It is not nearly as easy to fix car stuff as it used to be. They've purposefully made it more difficult. There's a term called enshittification. It's a general vague term. It's like a general umbrella term for the way a lot of technology and a lot of products have become intentionally poorly designed. It applies to planned obsolescence, mostly with technology. The way products are designed to last for a much shorter amount of time than they should. It applies to products that are designed in a hyper-specific way to force you to buy either buy very specific tools or have very specific tools be completely inaccessible to the point where it would be cheaper to just simply buy a new product entirely. It applies to making things more difficult to prepare just simply through strange design choices, like with cars. Because manufacturers have been trying to make cars more difficult to fix in general for a long time. And there has been legal actions taken to prevent that from happening. But of course, they still find a way to do it. So while different car brands don't necessarily need special tools to be fixed, except for Tesla, and they can use just about any part except for Tesla, they still have been able to very sneakily make things a little more complicated in its design, so that you can't just easily replace certain parts. Usually, you need special training for certain things. So back in the day, my cooling system would have been very easy to fix at home. The parts are still super cheap, but it is extremely complicated now to replace those parts. Hence why it's so damn expensive. The price tag right there is mostly for the service. Like, the most expensive thing on my invoice was the service to replace the fluid pipe in my cooling system. I think it was the water pipe. Yeah, so if you have car problems, especially coolant problems, please get it checked. I wish I could just, like, learn how to replace these types of parts. It's not as simple as, like, doing an oil change. Even oil changes, like, can be a little finicky, but they're not as difficult as something like this. Specifically fixing parts of a car, that's always a little more complicated than just doing fluid and filter changes. Actually, no. Wait, I did this. Nope. Nope. While it's cute, it just does not convey the same amount of panic that I had in my face whenever I just very quickly walked downstairs and up to my dad. The panic. I could literally just put in my notification for that. I could just put in my little sad emote right here, just perfectly fit it in, like, this is how sad I was. This is how upset I was, but no. I haven't even told my friends just how expensive my car shit was. I just told them it was very expensive, and I was very upset when I found out the price tag. I was like, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want to make a comic about it. And look at me now, making a comic about it. I hear my son crying. Why is my son crying? What is he crying about? Hold on. Why is he crying? He won't stop crying. What's going on? Is he lost? Did he get lost? Bro was howling in the main room downstairs. I don't know, sometimes he just likes the sound of his own voice and sometimes he wants attention, but he doesn't want to go to anybody. I don't know, my boy's silly. Hi! No, you cannot hop in my lap. No, you cannot hop in my lap. Stop it. Come here, sit on the bed. There you go, look at you. Hi! He pawed at my hand, that was cute. You're so silly. You're so silly. He's so silly. So goofy, he's making air biscuits. Love my boy. My son. Oof. Here I am. Zip. There's my dad. I got my car fixed and I was so brave about it. But I needed a bit of help. But I think asking for help is quite a brave thing. Okay, I need this on a separate layer. Here we go. And 1700! 1700! I was so upset, man. I was so upset. What is it, Saturn? Saturn! Please don't go, you silly goofy. Why is the line so big? I'm so glad you can do this. It makes things so much easier. $1,700. Actually, I could probably move like all of this. Hold on. A little bit too high and too far to the right. Yeah, I can move both of these very easily with, that's right, with the object thing. Or just one at a time, I guess. Hold on. Let's move this further down, and then we can move this further down too. $1,700. That's so much money. Not in that folder. Oof. This is a large file size. But it's whatever. I'll probably keep it all in one thing, actually. I won't. Beep beep. So I'd say I forgot I had the aspect type turned on. I should probably keep aspect ratio on, actually. Oh, that's right, I forgot I have a comics folder. What am I doing? Oops. Fire beep beep. Yeah, there's 2 included, huh? Just delete the whole thing. I love shortcuts. So nice, so easy. Oops. Let's see how this looks over this. It's basically lined up. Yippee! Let me save this. We're almost done. Oh, I forgot to crop it. Hold on. Oops. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry. When am I not hungry? Could you imagine? There was a time where I wasn't hungry. It would be a miracle. Oops. No, I didn't mean to open Clip Studio! Fuck. Ah! No, OneDrive, please. I didn't mean to do this. No. Okay, it's over. Yeah, fuck off. I don't care. Oops. Wait. No. It's like about there, I think. You judge by the lines around the eye. There we go. Perf. Okay, so it's recentered now that it's fully off of the canvas. So that'll be good for when I do this. Almost. Oh, they can't all be winners. Oh, it lined up perfectly. Nice. Me and my car. The car is giving me more issues than I would have expected. I will not own my little car for forever, but it's the only car I've driven so far. Oops. Why did that happen? $1,700. That number's too big. It's scary. It scares me. a little bit higher, probably about there. That's enough. I think I already exported that. So let me see if I can move it. There you go. Scary numbers. I've read the ring. Oops. No, I didn't. There's nothing there. Never mind. The dry panel. My god, it's been almost 6 years since I graduated high school. I don't know why that randomly occurred to me, but yeah. It's been almost 6 years. Oh my god, that's such a long time ago. I graduated in 2019. God damn. Fuck. Anyway, I'm done. Look at that. Car comic. Done. Dunzo. Woohoo! Comic! I actually made a comic on stream, and it didn't take that long. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take next week off. So, I'll see you later, I guess. But, actually, hold on. That's not how I say goodbyes. That's never how I say goodbyes. I really do enjoy streaming. It makes me very happy, but I've got some things to take care of, and I've got stress to regulate, and I think it's just time right now specifically to take a break and then come back when I'm not losing hair over everything. But yeah, it'll just be like 1 week. That's like no time at all. Anyway, thank you so much for visiting. I hope you have a great day. And as always, farewell.